Operation Aunties is a new film on AMC streaming platform All Black. Of course, it's let's say the three C's: crime, crypto, and comedy. And I think that probably might be a good description for
Ooh,
the.
and cachet. And
And there you
cachet.
go. Let's make it
Yeah.
four. Tisha Campbell and director Wendy Raquel Robinson here to chat. Thank you both so much for your time today.
Thank
Thank
you. We're happy to be here.
you.
Wendy Raquel, I mean, this is not a new partnership. I mean, the friendship goes all the way back to the days of Martin.
All the way
Yeah,
back.
we've known
And
each other.
not just Martin, but for me, it was like a novice in this business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then watching the legends do their thing. So not only was I enamored, but I was inspired. And I continue to be inspired by the work that she does, not only on screen, but just in her life.
Thank
Yeah, an
you.
incredible woman.
And I feel the same way about this one. Okay. Obviously, we haven't known each other since the 90s, but being able to watch her work over the
Mm,
many years and being just loving her,
yeah.
even though we never got a chance to work on screen together, finding out that she was going to be directing this was the draw for me to do Operation Aunties because I knew I would be in the best hands.
Yeah.
She's such a great director, so supportive. She's an
Thank you.
actor's director. She's a three-dimensional director because she was
Thank
able to
you.
communicate her needs and her wants and her story to the crew. I love this woman to death. I'm so glad I did this project.
And I'm sending her a check for the.
And it's, uh,
And it's
tell you the
cash.
truth.
There you go. Tisha, you didn't even read the script. You just knew that Wendy Raquel was going to be a part of it, and you're like,
Wow.
I'm in.
Yep, I was like, I'm gonna deal with that later. But I knew that because if she said yes, that it was going to be of a certain echelon. So
Oh,
I
thank
knew that
you.
I was going to be okay. So yes, I said it because of her. I said
And
Thank
tell
you,
us
yes.
baby.
a little bit about the role of Sharon.
Okay, so Sharon, I play a retired detective. My best friend is this brilliant, she's like a female Steve Jobs, and she's played by Melissa DeSosa. She's a professor,
Mhm.
and we come across this whole dark web operation that's utilizing technology and crypto and the rideshare apps
Mhm.
to trap women and for trafficking purposes. And so we find out our niece almost got caught up, and we can't wait for the feds to do anything. We had to be vigilantes. And so
Mhm.
we're doing anything we can to protect our community and our loved one.
And
Yeah.
look good while doing it.
Right. She made sure of that.
Oh my Lord. I want to talk a little bit about the comedy part in a moment, but first, Wendy Raquel, I mean, this is a serious topic. I mean, a conversation we should be having with our friends, our sisters, our parents, ourselves. I mean, talk a little bit about the subject matter.
Wow, thank you for hitting on all of those things. And I call it an edutainment piece because we're educating, but we're entertaining at the same time. And one of the things that really got me, that dark web, I questioned the writer. I said, is this real? Because it was just so out there. And he was like, Wendy, that dark web, people aren't talking about it, but you can buy body parts, you can buy people, human trafficking. We know that that's real, but you never know how they're doing it. It's a whole
Wendy had
underground.
to do all this research and had
Yeah,
to fall
yeah,
down that horrible
yeah,
rabbit hole, but she came up and she was able to tell this story the way she's able to tell it
yeah.
because of the
And
research.
and I think that's what motivated me to do this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I needed to know, and I was so unaware. I thought I knew a lot of, being as seasoned as I am and an auntie in real life. But it's not only for myself, but it's for those that are coming up under me as well.
Yeah, I mean, even just the drink aspect of it. I mean, just, if you're at a bar and someone buys you a drink or you're thirsty after, maybe going out and you think of it as a
Yes,
kind gesture, you
and
have to
it's
think
not.
twice. It's not.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right.
And it's very real. We hear the few stories
Yeah.
on the news, but what we don't hear are the ones that we don't hear about,
Yeah.
that are
That
in that deep dark web. Yeah.
so we have that, but we also have, I mean, obviously, in Latin culture we call them our tias, which are our aunties, as
Yes.
well too. And they may be related to you, they may not, but their role in your life. Talk a little bit about the name of this movie, what it means, to so many people, because they get it. You see the title, you get it.
No, it's so true. Like being
Oh.
an auntie is to me, it is a privilege, to be able to be looked at and respected and loved
Mhm.
and felt like you were a safe space for others. That's how I look at that word. I never looked at it as if it was a negative
Yeah.
connotation. it means a lot to so many people. You're the person you can go to when you can't go to your parents.
Absolutely.
So, auntie, whether it's of the neighborhood or the community or your niece and nephew, it's a big deal to me.
You don't have to be blood to be family.
Come on.
And it's a safe space.
Yes.
It's a landing. It's your confidant. There are things that I share with my aunties that I won't share with my mom or even my sisters, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So it's finding that confidant, that comfort zone. And
That's
that place
safe.
called
You
home.
call it a safe space, safe landing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
100%. And then final thing here, when the two of you were going to be part of this film, and obviously the fan reaction, because people have loved you since those Martin days and seeing you together. I mean, what was it like to see some of those messages of seeing people like, yes, I love that they're still connected, and I cannot wait to watch this film.
It's so humbling. And even though I'm not in it, I feel like I'm living vicariously through every character because I just sprinkled a little bit of Wendy in it. And hopefully they'll see some of those nuances that I put in there, even from the dance choreography to, there were just so many moments that I really tried to put myself into it. So it's humbling. I'm so grateful to just walk from not only an actor's point of view, but now as the curator of this entire message and to bring it to life and to work with the talents like Tisha Campbell and Melissa DeSosa and Amaya Scott.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
It's a
wonderful.
blessing.
Thank you both so much for your time today, Wendy, Raquel, and Tisha. Of course, Operation Aunties on A's new streaming platform, All Black. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank
Thank
you. Bye, Rudy.
Bye-bye.
You're our last one.
Oh, yes. Enjoy the rest of your day.
It was the best.
Yes.
Woo!
Thank
Bye.
you.